Fritz Nature Aquarium box. Let's open this up and see what we got. If we look at our box here, we're going to see that it comes with Indian almond leaves, almond barks, and then casurarian cones, which I think are similar to elder cones here. So you're going to get 5 cattapa leaves, 2 almond barks, and then 9 of those cones. You can see all the pictures there. So this is not that expensive. You want to try a blackwater tank, open this bad boy up, see what we got. Okay, nice little package so you don't have to worry about it falling out. I see a cattapa leaf. I just think they look like the shape of the Millennium Falcon. I don't know what you guys think, but that's what I think. So here's our leaves here. Nice little stack of leaves, nice and big. These are good looking cattapa leaves here. We got our bark. See, our bark is, you know, it's bark. So this is going to be for those people that are trying to recreate a natural look in their aquariums. If you want to do like a dark water aquarium, this stuff will be great. And then we have our cones here. Some little cones right there. As you can see, they're not very big. Like I said, they're about the size of an M&M peanut. This is going to be good for people that have betta fish or fish from, say, the Amazon or Southeast Asia that prefer dark water, and just having those tannins in the water and just recreating nature. Like I'm doing a whole 40-gallon. I'm going to pretty much try and get a lot of leaf litter and stuff in there to emulate as best I can nature. So I got a lot of wild fish in there. So what are some benefits of using these products? Well, they're going to lower your pH. They're going to release tannins into the water. They're going to naturally lower your pH over time. So if you have, you know, closer to neutral or slightly higher water, you need to bring your pH down. These are a good route to do that naturally. You throw these in your tank, they're going to break down. When they break down, they're releasing tannins. They're also releasing a food source for your inverts and catfish and things that have graze on the bottom that'll eat this. You're also going to be introducing that antifungal and antibacterial property into your water naturally, slowly over time. So you're going to basically be giving your fish like a boost to their immune system, or it's going to help reduce those stress levels. It's going to give them that natural antifungal and antibacterial properties to the water that's just going to make your fish quality of life overall better. Big side effect about tannins in your water is, of course, that you're going to get blacker water. It's going to look darker. If you don't like that look, you can, of course, do water changes. You'll still get the benefits for the most part, but it'll be a little minimum, but you can still do that. Now, this bark, same thing. It's the almond leaf bark, so it's the bark of the trees that these leaves come from. Now, this is still going to release tannins and break down in your water. It's not going to break down as fast. It gives you all the benefits of the cattapa leaves. It just doesn't have the quick breakdown that you might be used to from cattapa leaves. So if you don't want all that clutter on the bottom and stuff as fast, get some of these. These could easily be stuck in a hang-on back on the top of your sponges or in between sponges and get that same effect. They're going to slowly break down and release those tannins. So this is a good alternative if you don't want the leaf route and get all that clutter. Personally, I don't mind the clutter, so I'm going to use it anyway. Now, it also, both of these will help reduce stress, as will these cones. Now, these cones are basically the same thing as alder cones. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to release tannins. In fact, they're going to release more tannins than your driftwoods and your barks and your leaves will. They're very tannin, you know, they're much lighter, so they're going to produce tannins a lot faster than your other things. Now, this whole box runs about, I think it's $12. It's going to entice your fish to breed more. It's going to remind them, it's going to click something in their heads. That's going to say, hey, this water is perfect for us to breed in. Let's start breeding fish. By that same token, the cones and the bark and everything is going to provide spaces to hide for some of your new fry. It'll help protect the fry. They'll have areas where they can get under and hide. It'll also help protect them from, you know, microorganisms and other things that can kill them. They're going to have that antibacterial and antifungal already in that water, so it's going to help them be more resilient to those things that might kill them. All these things are also going to double as a food source for your shrimp. So your shrimp, as these things are decaying, they're going to sit on these and they're going to peck at them and eat them. It's also going to create that nice black water environment. It's going to soften your water, and it's just going to reduce the pH over time. You're going to get that nice black water effect. So if you've ever seen footage from the Amazon River, when they're collecting cardinal tetras or other live fish, it's that dark brown water. That's because all these things, not these specifically, but, you know, bark and leaves are falling into the water and creating this nice black water effect. You know, it can also be doubling as a substrate. If you just want to throw a bunch of leaf litter in the bottom of your tank, you can have a substrate out of it. It's going to turn to dirt anyway. So there's a lot of good uses to these things. A wonderful product that Fritz is providing us, that you get all this stuff in one box. And it's just going to help those people that want to try and create natural aquariums or have a dark water setup and give their fish some natural stuff in the tank. I think it's a wonderful product. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your experience using either the bark, the cones, the leaves. Do you think it's worth mucking up your water and creating dark water using some natural botanicals in your tanks? Have you used these cones versus the alder cones? Which do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you guys around.